I'm pretty sure if we did try and attack her, we just probably die. Bring the fury to her. The Hero and the Princess, Chapter 1. We're back at the start again.
In the woods. And at the end of that path is
the real Slay the Princess starts here.
In the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So this time round, we're just gonna straight up slay the lady.
You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Right, we'll skip this. We already did that. Yeah, we already done all this. So that maybe I'm okay with the word ending. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer motto. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
Yeah! Hello, Sparkles.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess.
It's like Pokemon.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will cheat.
Yeah, because I can skip everything I've already done. In fact, I think there's an option to do that. So,
the interior of the cabin is almost.
Where is it? Skip. I mean, I don't know. I just I only wanted to skip what I've seen. Right. I could just enter it. No, take the blade. Take the blade. Enter the basement. Just stab her.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
Yep.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
See how much longer that chain was compared to the Fury.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I'm not letting you use your kung fu me this time, lady.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
She's so scared. Look at those big giant eyes, those puppy dog eyes.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
It is indeed.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I'm not sure if it's like someone has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. Of course it is. She's dead. Yeah, of course she's dead.
Yes, exactly.
She's dead.
It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Our only option is to leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
We won!
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Oh no.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
What do you mean I'll be happy? Can we get better ending for saving the world? Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
Cool. I mean, what I can do? Play frickin' solitaire of ourselves?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I've got no reason not to trust you, narrator. You have helped us through a lot of things.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Is there anywhere else for us to go? Can you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
I feel happy. Okay. Maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Yeah.
Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
It's okay, Ray. We're happy. We've slain the princess, and now we're happy. Good ending! You did it! You saved everyone!
Already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Hooray! Oh. There's no going back now. Past the point of no return. Okay. I'm not just saying that because you're the person I talked to. God damn it! But I had a splash screen that said I got the good ending. It was drawn in crayon and everything.
Good. Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Okay, hero.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Are we gonna go stab Happy?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
But it's such a happy place. Look at the table and the door and the walls. It's good.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Exactly.
Don't you dare.
Everything is awesome. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Oh no.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
Maybe we just need to shave.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Bear right with us. I'd be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Okay.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
This was your reward? For me slaying the princess? Bruh.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Hooray!
Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre. Oh, whoa.
You're on a path in the woods, And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
We have the voice of the cold now, okay.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
That's right, voice of the cold.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It does.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
True.
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again.
That's true.
But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you?
Yeah, we should stay focused. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything in the world it ended after I slew her, and she died, how can someone like that in the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Exactly.
Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end.
And it's not cake.
But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
Not Ludmilla cake.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
I mean, just, I don't know if I consider that living happily ever after. Right, that's all.
Right. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay. Turn around and leave.
Do you think there's something else out there? All right. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again.
Exactly. Thank you, voice of the cold.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Not at all. Right, I'll go to the cabin and I'll say, Princess, ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The thing that matters is where I'm not going to the cabin. I am not going to the cabin. That's pretty okay, the world ending. I realize the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walking up direction now. I'm not going to the cabin. Although I do believe we have some ads at the moment as well. While the ads are running, I'm going to go check to see that email again, just so I know exactly how long it was that they said it roughly would be. Not that I'm going to be, worried about anything. It's just, I might as well have a little look at Roop. Where was it again? Was it under promotions? I don't remember. Here it is. Play a few times, about 6 hours, and maybe sure along to go on your reading speed as soon as you make. Seeing all the content will take 12 to 14 hours. Okay, there we go. Yeah. And since I'm very fast at reading, it's gonna be a fantastic and fun time indeed. Anyway, I think the ads are finished now. It's usually around this mark when they start finishing, give or take, even though it still says 30-second. But obviously, as you know as well, it's now ended. The E3 is now dead in the water. It is. It truly is. Yep, I'm not gonna give him. Up we go.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yes. Yes, I do.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
He really does. I will turn around and leave again, goddammit.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh? Something different is happening.
What's going on? Where are we? I don't know, but it feels like home.
Ooh. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Or do you know what dwells in the empty spaces? Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion, why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance, fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, this vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back, not there. Regret, this world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger, there's only so much thread in this place. Not waste it. I am our only salvation. You change your destined path or face the consequences? Wow, we went back.
You're on a path in the woods. And
oh boy. So we can't
you make your way
deny.
up the short path.
We can't deny going again. We have to go. We've got to stab her again. Okay, we're stabbing this lady again. But we'll try something different.
The interior of the blade is your... You take the blade from the table.
Yes, Mr. Gendorf?
The door to the basement creaks. Good. You're still listening to reason.
This is not how you... no, it's not, but still.
You step forward.
Slay her.
You lunge forward.
Yeah, of course it is. She's dead. That's grayed out. We can't go down that at the moment. Oh, no. It's grayed out. Of course not. That was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Ooh, you're right. She's dead. Let's just get out of here. Check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
There's a pulse.
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
Can we not just step on the dagger?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Well, that's nightmare fuel.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
I suppose we are.
See you around.
See you later, love.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
What voice are we
Everything goes
getting?
dark.
Are we still getting the
You
cold?
die.
The Razor. That's not the Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, this already happened. Okay, no, but I died on my dinner. She's gonna kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Who's my special voice this time?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Voice of the cheated?
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
It's true. She bloody did keep stabbing us, and it was very unfair.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
What does it look
The
like?
interior
Oh
of the
my
cabin is a
word.
jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
There's the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
The second princess I encountered was the tower.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Very dummy indeed.
But there was a mirror a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Right, taking the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Basically, I checked her for a pulse, and now we have the razor.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
And then, surprisingly, she pulled out her own knife from somewhere.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs.
Good lord.
Fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Yeah. She just believes you. If she believes you hard enough, it becomes real.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Wow.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, no, I agree. There is definitely something wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Why is it like a cave? Like, it just carries on behind her. There's no wall. I mean, she do be looking cute.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
We just do. I don't know why. We could be a dragon.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
We do have feathers. We could be a birdman.
If she sounds threatening, it's
We're
because
definitely
her
a monster
mask
of
is
some
already
form.
slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
And dangerous.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Yes, because we're dinosaurs. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? I have a knife. I'll let you get out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can't we just talk about things through? Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We caught each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. How many of you died last time? What if we're both being honest with each other? I wasn't here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after going back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. There's a lot of options this time. What are you trying to do? Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Supposed to free you. You better not try anything. Approach the princess. Yeah, I'm not trusting this bye. Turn around and leave. I could turn around and leave. That is an option. And then, of course, it's screw it, slay the princess. I now have a knife.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to
She's
death?
sweating.
I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
No, nor did we talk about, like, opening anyone's insides either. Oh my god.
Sounds like she's really out for blood.
Yeah.
Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
No, wait, no, she's clearly up. Come on. We haven't seen both her hands. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
I don't trust this.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
She's too happy. Why are you just hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
No! No!
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he could tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I don't trust you.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
I like the cheating. He definitely on my wavelength right now.
Certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
She has fingernails.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. Nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous. Performance anxiety. Come on, man.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
I don't want to say anything about like dying last time because I feel like that's going to trigger some bad things. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we can both let bygones be bygones. What if we onto each other? Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Yeah, what are you going to do if I let you out?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of here. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Activities like stabbing or cutting or murdering?
Yes, I mean, maybe. I've never done any of those things, but there is something alerting about the sound of it.
That head tilt.
I think it would also be fun to do other activities like look at a bird or touch a tree.
Okay, now listen.
I do love they're using a distortion on the mic for her at this point.
You're not actually buying this, are you? Listen.
Look, I trust her.
Yes, I would like to look at a bird.
No!
Look at a bird later. But if we look at a bird now, we wouldn't have to be here. He has a point.
He does have a point, to be honest.
Just make a decision already.
So basically, we either try and we approach her, we turn around and leave, or we slay her, or we try to slay it. So you screw it, yeah, I'm not trusting this, bye. Or, okay, fine, I'm coming closer to free you. But like, I do not feel like approaching the princess is gonna be a good idea, regardless of what we do. So really, it narrows it down to two options. We either turn around and leave, or we slay her. Oh, either way, we're gonna get her to the final destination. So it's like, okie dokie. YOLO approach, what? Slay the princess? Okay. Yeah, if we turn around, hands will be angry. Alright, okay, we're gonna do the YOLO approach. Screw it, slay the princess.
The princess falls silent,
her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
You don't have the option to kiss her.
Okay,
Yet.
she hasn't pulled
Maybe.
out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Oh, what a surprise! She stabbed us! What a surprise!
Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers at first. Then yours.
Hee.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Where was she hiding this?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinting out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
I weren't expecting that, that's for damn sure.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
I agree with you, cheated here. That is bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Arms Race? You meant to let her go?
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Thank you, cheated.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
We're straight into the
A
cabin.
splitting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Nobody. Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
Oh my word.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Voice of the Hunted.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any.
Ah! Stubbins returned!
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third?
Hey, remember, this is our third time.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Yeah, we get ourselves a good daiquiri in.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
We take it, yeah, we take it.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I love the fact that all the voices we have right now are like pro-murder the princess, except the hero's slightly in between. Like, the hunted sounds like we have to kill her. The somebody's like, let's bloody kill her. The cheat's like, I don't care, we're killing her.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's the fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
There's a mirror there, though.
There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Let's approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Yes and no. We have slain her a few times, and she's slain us as well. We're on our third run at the moment. Wipe the mirror clean. Make us
Reach
whole
forward,
again.
Place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before. I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us
Yeah.
to see her again.
I mean, I'm going to just try and have a chat with the princess next time rather than, you know,
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
maybe that would be the better
Step
option.
forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
I mean, she just killed us in the previous one with a frickin' fire blade.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
I mean, this chapter is called Arms Race, so I'm kind of concerned.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
I'm glad.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
I have a feeling, though, even if we approached to free her from the chain, she still would have stabbed us.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Maybe we should just, you know, shit out an egg and throw it at her.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Did they?
Past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
I think we might be in danger.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Why do I keep getting these options where she frees herself in the last chapter and just murders us straight away?
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
I could run.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. We're going to fight her again. We're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She won't know. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. That's a stiff upper lip. A stiff upper lip. Very British. Gonna try flirting with her. She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better. Oh my god, I don't even know what to choose. I mean, I think flirting with her is probably... I feel like all of these options are terrible. All of them are. But we could try flirting with her at least. It's time to roll that charm stat.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit. This is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
It is. This is a game about true love. Surprisingly. Hey, looking quite sharp there. Yeah. What I don't like is those blades are actually bigger than her arms.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yes, we have to flirt with the murderous monster. It's the only way we can survive.
I'd rather not. I'm into it.
Of course, one of us is into it.
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute.
Can we flirt by fighting her, though?
Stubborn and cheated her into this time around. No kick shaving. Reality is walking before us and her blades being bigger than her arms sets you off. Yes, it does. I know you want to kill us. I don't ever told you how gorgeous you are. I just feel like I really get you. I like you romantically. Even maybe you're going to hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Give her the look. Oh, wait, because I know ads are on right now. Oh my god, give her the look! Why are there actually options? I have a feeling I'm gonna give her the look. Hey, how you doing, baby? Hey, how you doing? We're gonna do this Joey style. From Friends. Oh god. I wasn't expecting that option, but yeah, I embrace it. Crisis, you know we have to do it. Honestly, all of these options are fantastic. How you doing? Give her the look. Oh, we have to give her the look.
The look.
Yes, the look.
The look. We've all used it.
Yeah, do you not know about
The look. The look, eh? So we're getting serious about this.
Oh.
You flash the princess the look,
Hello.
and a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Oh my god, it's working. It's working. I don't know who Harry Du Bois even is, but you know what? It's working.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Let's do this. Let's Google it. Oh, him from Disco Elysium. Okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, she's blushing. Like, we're in there. We're in there. It could still be a happy ending.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
It shouldn't work.
Still going.
Yeah.
But now
Aye.
we both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Yeah. A mutually romantic subtext to the murder. Okay.
Or not. Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
Stubborn is really horny right now.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
Yeah, where did the princess get the choppers from?
She skewers you. Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
The voice of the smitten.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
That's true, where the hell are we?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
The Broken's back?
Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
I might have broken the narrative with my excellent gaming choices.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
Technically it is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
I mean, it says at the start of the game there are no wrong choices.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
We'll win her heart eventually.
We will indeed, Smitten. Don't let anybody take you down.
Come on, show me something new.
We're gonna fight her again, and we're gonna have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're gonna appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason you can't talk about this. We're gonna unconditionally surrender. Panicking. Says beat. She wins by killing us, right? Says beat her to it. We can't give her the look again, but we can be British. We're going to give her the stiff upper lip. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
And then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
God damn it, Broken. Oh my god, she's got more blades now.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
We got the voice of the contrarian now.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh yeah, she's a full-on cyborg.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Just like a Dark Souls player, we have to keep going. We've got to roll. We've got just a dinky little knife.
Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee.
Now we have the voice of the paranoid.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
Oh god.
You're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
Yeah, she just got more and more blades.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
I demand more flirting attempts as well.
None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 4, Mutually Assured Destruction. Well, at least you got to Chapter 4.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Thank you, cheated.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
What do you mean our steel claw is already in our hand?
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Smithson, please.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
Have we just got all the voices somehow in this one?
Eh, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Yeah.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Thank you, cheated.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed love.
Yeah, she's just gonna like be completely made out of blaze and just crawling on all fours and like, ah!
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank you, narrator.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Oh, poor narrator.
Don't care, just want to win.
Just don't care, just want to win.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
She's not even chained.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
What are you about to do?
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Yes, please, narrator.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too.
Oh god, what if it is a gun?
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts.
Is she just blades?
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
I love that Kylie just said we're making tofu and rice as this just happens. Oh my god. This is, interesting. I mean, the heart is there, at least.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Can we just turn around and just close the door?
Holy shit!
Holy shit, indeed.
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
Smitten, please.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Oh god, there's two of them. Is the broken about to be like, yes, please, step on me or something?
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
What do you mean you think we could throw her out of the bloody window?
That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
All right,
Empty your mind. We got too many voices.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
And now we're back to the regular cell. Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. Yeah, I was thinking Ultra Instinct. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Master yourself and vanquish a sharp foe. That's the achievement I just got. Both strikes are lethal, neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. And that one's being collected by the hands. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. Yeah, you've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much has changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
When I go back as if an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. But why? Yeah, I've met why.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do the Spectre on this one, rather than just leave. Any thoughts on the vessel? What do you want me to bring you next time? Yeah.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I'm a little concerned because I brought her the Fury and then I brought her this. So what am I creating?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
I am indeed creating my finest waifu. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Nah, we can't.
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build upon. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
Okay. Attack the entity? I mean, destroy your body. I don't know. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark.